Hey guys, this is Matt in Japan. Coming at you with Power of the Prime's Hun-gurrr. Just picked this guy up off of Amazon.com and had him shipped over here to Japan. And yeah, he's a really cool figure, so let's take a look. First, let's take a quick look at the packaging. I've already taken him out of the box, obviously. You got some really cool artwork up front. The double heads, Power of the Primes, Terracon Hun-gurrr. You get the open window. On the sides, you get the prime marks, and you got a picture of Abominus here, and Transformers Generations logo, and on the back you get Terracon Hun-gurrr. How will the ravenous Terracon leader wield the power of the primes? So you get his product shots with the robot feet, and the Terracon Enigma, and there he is in beast mode, 16 steps, and of course the infamous no head Hun-gurrr shot. They forgot to put the head on, so you think they'd have fixed this by now, but it's who knows? Maybe it's a collector's piece. The no head shot, and then all your other Prime Masters there. Okay, so let's get rid of the packaging there. Well, let's leave that there. And take a look at the figure itself. So yeah, right off the bat, he's really cool. I was on the fence with this guy for a long time, and wasn't quite sure if I'd pick him up, but very happy I did. Yeah, I really love the colors. And I will compare him as usual to his G1 self. He's really bulky, and of course I never had the Silverbolt, the Combiner Wars Silverbolt mold, so this is my first time for this mold, and I didn't even excuse me, I didn't even realize it was a remold of that, retool, whatever. So yeah, my only beef with this figure is his tiny feet. I kind of wish that, I know they're the dragon heads or anything, but when he stands up, it just looks like he has really tiny feet, and it does hinder his posing ability and balance and stuff. So yeah, that's my only beef with this figure is just the feet, or could have been just maybe like a little bit bigger. But he does have cool, he does have the really cool ankle tilts there, and forward and back, and as far as like the articulation, I'm not going to go into it too much. He has really nice ratcheting arm joints, in and out movement here, heads on a ball joint, full 360. He's got the upper swivel on his arm, nothing at the wrist, elbow, nothing at the waist, thigh swivel, bend at the knee. Your standard fare. Yeah, I love that ratchet sound. So yeah, overall, yeah, he's a really cool figure. Been having a lot of fun with him lately. So bringing in his G1 self here and doing a quick comparison, you can see a lot of similarities, like where they, of course the head sculpt is really spot on. So we can get both their heads in there somehow. The head sculpt is really nice. And how they, see if I can hold these two. They have the Decepticon sticker here, and they sort of did the faux rub symbol on the upper left arm there. And just how they, the detailing in the tail here, for beast mode, and the color too. It's spot on. And the feet. Of course, the G1 didn't have the painted eyes and stuff. And yeah, the G1 figure does have a little bit bigger feet, so it's like a lot easier to stand up. So I have no problem. Of course, these guys are bricks, but I have no problem posing the G1 guy. Yeah. So as far as likeness and all that, they did a really good job. Right down to the colors and everything. That sort of hot pink, kind of darkish pink, really stands out, and they did a great job. So So yeah, let's pause and let's get this guy into his beast mode. Okay, so we're back with Hun-gurrr, Power of the Prime's Hun-gurrr in his beast mode. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I really love the articulation in the dragon heads rather. You get some really cool posability. I mean, it's basically, obviously it's the legs and stuff. Just the fact that the mouths open, they open really wide. And, because of that ankle tilt on the legs, you get some really cool, it allows for some really cool posability. Really all sorts of, he can go under like that, down, up, side to side. So yeah, he's got some really cool posability. In the dragon heads mode there. And yeah, just going down, you get the kind of the little feet in the front, you get the big feet in the back, and the spike tail there. And he's got a little bit of belly kibble underneath that will eventually form the chest plate for Abominus. But nothing too crazy. I really like these stickers here. So anyways, bringing in the G1 guy. Yeah, so almost, similar with the G1. The G1 actually had a lot of posability with the heads too. Could go in and out and kind of go up and down. Not, it was definitely limited as far as the posability, but still, you could get some cool dragon poses here. So yeah, you can see where they replicated those red stickers on the head, and again, they did a really good job with the likeness as far as the colors and stuff. Yeah, it's a really good nod back to the G1 figure. And just comparing him, let's put him down there. And I'm just gonna bring in, actually I'm gonna take that guy away. I'm gonna bring in my deluxe Takara double cross here as a comparison for another double-headed dragon here. So you can see where how he compares with double cross. And this guy is cool too, double cross. He's really fun figure. I held off on him for a long time until the Takara version came out, so I got him recently too, so you can sort of see where they compare. Some double-headed dragons here. So let's do one more mode. We'll get into his Abominus torso mode, which I think is the best torso mode so far that we've got out of Power of the Primes. It's really amazing. So one more thing I just wanted to show off was he does come with his robot feet, and these are awesome. I love these feet. I love how the guns come out and stuff, and it's a really nice job on these. And these things are just super tight, so it's really they seem really stable. I almost feel like I was gonna break it at one point, but yeah, oh god. Okay, yeah, these are really tight. You got a little bit of ratcheting action there too, and you got the Terracon Enigma in there too. And you can put these on more in robot mode. I don't think. Yeah, you can put them on these pegs here. So if you want to kind of arm him up, you can just put him on here, and then in robot mode they go on his arms. So you can have these sort of just hanging off. If you want to give him more of a sort of like an attack mode, so they kind of serve as little guns and stuff, which is pretty cool. So anyways, yeah, let's get him into his torso mode. All right, so we're back with Hun-gurrr and his torso mode, and I think, just personal opinion, I think this is where he really shines. I think this torso mode is by far the best we've gotten out of any line, Combiner Wars included. That's just my opinion. I just think he looks dynamite. He really, from everything, just from the overall aesthetic and everything. And I'll bring in the G1 here in a moment. But just looking at him, oh God, you know what I forgot to do? And I always forget to do this. First time I transformed him, I forgot to put up his antennae, whatever you want to call it. I thought something was missing. I was like comparing him to the G1. I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't look right. Okay, now he's got his antennae up and he's ready to go. So yeah, he just looks really sharp. And the way everything just pegs in, it's really solid. You got these pegs down here on either side that peg in. You got these parts that peg in the back. You know, the dragon heads fold up into the legs there. And then these parts, the small arms come up and they peg into these little holes right here. Although this one is kind of giving me problems. He doesn't want to just stay pegged in. I have to finagle that. But anyways, yeah, really nice, really dynamic. Just the colors and everything. So bringing in the G1 for comparison. They did just an excellent job with this. Everything down to the helmet and the chest plate, replicating those sort of whatever you want to call them, intakes or whatever there on the bottom. And my G1's getting beat up here. The sticker, I need to replace that at some point. Yeah, the only thing they didn't do is put the obviously because it doesn't work, but the dragon feet hang out in G1 in the torso mode. But yeah, this is really well done, really aesthetically pleasing, and I do have a complete Abominus that I'm not gonna get into right now, and I am just waiting for the rest of the team. They are being released here in Japan in August. I know a lot of people have in Asia, other parts of Asia, in the Philippines and Taiwan and stuff. I know a lot of people. So I just gotta stand up here. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know a lot of people have been getting their complete Abominus sets already. But yeah, here in Japan, I think it's August 25th. The rest of the team comes out. And actually, Power of the Primes is just hitting Japan next weekend. I think it's May 24th, May 25th. And so Wave 1 is just coming to Japan next weekend. So I already have a lot of the figures because I just couldn't wait. But I will definitely be waiting for the rest of Abominus to come out at the end of August. Unless I pick up a few before that. But anyways, so yeah, so this is Power of the Primes, Terracon Hun-gurrr. So yeah, this has been Matt in Japan, and thanks for watching.